Hello there. Just finishing up building my Safehouse doors here out of blocks of iron, because in survival mode it's pretty hard to break a block of iron. It's really the only thing I can think of you can move with the piston that is the hardest thing to break. So if you guys know anything that's harder to break than that in survival mode that a piston can move, then let me know. Alright, so here we go. In survival mode, this would be pretty easy to make. Main thing you need is redstone. Really, that's the only resource. Some iron, a few other things, but not a whole lot. So you just press the button here. The door is open. Well, you don't want to get shut inside the doors. And you can set the timer really however you want. If you want it to stay open a long time, a short time. I don't like to leave it too long. If someone's chasing me, I'm able to run right in and have it close behind me. Alright, so the cool thing about this is you can actually lock the door behind you. See the light up there and there's a sign here. And now, if this was the front door button, because these are both connected to each other, it would not open the door. And if you have too thick of blocks of iron here, it's going to take someone a while to get through that. So that'll give you time to prepare whatever you need. So this is a perfect safe house. And then you can just flip the switch here, turn off the lock, hit the switch there, door's open. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Please leave a like and subscribe for more Minecraft how-to videos. Thank you. Now how the redstone works real quick, and it's real basic. It's not really a lot of complicated redstone. Button there, doors open up. Now something cool that they added in this, I believe it was the last update, is that if you have redstone down, you can put carpet over it and it actually doesn't break your connection whatsoever. So that's a cool thing to know about redstone with this last update, or whatever update it is. It's awesome. So the carpet doesn't affect it, so you can cover up your stuff pretty well this way. There's a lot of other ways to do it, but this makes it really easy and quick to be able to put redstone in and cover it up without it being seen. Let's fly here so we can go down and see what's going on under here. So it's a little complicated, but I'll explain this real quickly. It's not too bad. Basically, we have an incoming pulse here. This is coming from the front door. So it goes from that button down to here. And what it's going to do is it's going to energize this block, right? And this block is going to be in conjunction with this block. And this is your button delay right here. It's these two blocks. So here's the button power source. So when they push the button, this is going to get activated. Once it's activated, it's going to send a pulse through here, through these, through here, so that it gives this certain amount of ticks that it's on. Now I can show you that real quick just by putting a button down on it on the side here. I'll put a button down right here just to show you. I turn it on, it's going to send a signal through here, and that's going to turn one more time. It's going to turn that on for a delayed amount of time. Now this is a really cool circuit. I'm going to see if I can leave a link to the video that I originally found this in. This is like the best delay circuit right here that I've found. I used to use this one a lot, and I was going to make a video on it, but I had a slight hiatus. So anyways, once you energize this for a short period of time, that's going to give you your signal that goes to your doors. Okay? So this looks complicated, but it's really not. This short power signal goes to this block, and that powers this block right here, which is going to both sets of doors. Okay? Now, the only complicated part is the locking mechanism. I'm going to have the lock go to a line of redstone. This doesn't necessarily have to be here. It was just to keep the power, to keep the redstone highly powered instead of low powered, weakly powered, I should say. So that's going to send the signal down to here if it's on, and it'll turn this torch off. So that allows for when the power signal comes in through here, this torch will turn on or off. Now if you flip that switch, it's going to turn the power off to this block, which is going to turn this torch on, which is going to power this block. And it won't matter what happens to this side over here, this is not going to turn on because it's getting powered from the locking mechanism. Okay, so this is the lock right here. Sends power into a block with a torch so that the torch is off. And if I flip the switch, it's going to turn the torch on, powering the same block that the button is going into. And the button power also has to go to a torch. So that way, if I flip this switch, it's going to take the power out here. So this has to be, this one is going to be, the power coming from your button is going to be on, and then you're going to want the power coming from your lock to be off. That way, when you flip the power switch on, that's going to put this torch on. Sounds complicated, but it is pretty simple. And so I have that set to 2 torches, power the block above them. Let me get out of here. Which is going to be these 2 blocks here get powered, then those torches are on, and then by placing a block on top of those, you get your full power to all 4. So these 2 are powering these 2, and then by putting a block on top of that and that powers the other 2. You can actually see, I'll turn off recording. Alright, so that's my redstone lesson for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.